Welcome. Today we're going to make a Hawaiian pork loin roast. So I'm going to start by taking this 3 to 4 pound pork loin and getting all the moisture off of it with paper towels. Then I'm going to put in a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of paprika, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of brown sugar. And I'm going to mix those up together. Then in this pan, I'm going to get some oil heating. And I'll come back over and rub this seasoning blend into the roast. Now I'm going to take this over and get it ready for the oil, but it needs to preheat a little longer. So I'm going to cut this onion up. And I am going to take that bad part out. And I'm just going to chop this into pieces about the size of pineapple tidbits so that they cook about the same. It's just going to mostly be for flavor, so we'll just get those all cut up. And then we're going to go ahead and sear this meat. So I'm going to put it in first with the seasoned side down, and then I'm going to do 3 to 4 minutes approximately on each side. So you won't see them all on here, but in person, I did them all 3 to 4 minutes on each side. And then I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to make a sauce with a 1/2 cup of soy sauce. And I'm going to drain this can of pineapple. It's a 20-ounce can of pineapple tidbits. I'm going to drain the liquid into this container so I can put the soy sauce in with it. And I'm going to blend those together. And then in this crock pot, I'm going to take 1/2 of the can of tidbits and put them in the bottom of the crock pot. And then I'm going to put the meat in on top. You'll want to put the fatty side on top so that it drips down onto the rest of the roast. And then you're going to put your pineapple tidbits on top of that, and then your onion, and pour the sauce on. We're going to set that aside for 6 hours. And I did mine on high. And I checked it after about 5. And it was getting close to done. So I went ahead and took it out. You can see there it's cooked through, but it's still nice and juicy. So I'm going to go ahead and strain off the pineapple and onion bits. I'm just going to put them in here so that we can save the pineapple to eat with our meal. And we're going to bring this mixture to a boil over here on our stove. So I'm going to add about a tablespoon of corn starch to some water and make a slurry so that we can put it in here when this boils. So I'm going to put the slurry in, and I need to add a little more. It's not thickening up when I bring it to a boil. So I do end up putting in 2 more tablespoons with about another 1.5 tablespoons of water. And you just want to do that until your syrup gets more thick and makes a nice glaze for the meat. So I'm going to put that all back in this crock pot and kind of make sure everything stays warm because we're going to eat a little later tonight. I made some asparagus with it and some bread and butter, and here I put some sauce and the pineapple tidbits on top. It was really good, and I'll definitely make this again. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy. See you next time. Bye.